Here we are back in the sim. I haven't been in this cockpit in over a month. So this is my first time back actually driving an iRacing since the great hard drive failure of 25. It wasn't even a failure, I just ran out of storage space. But we are here back in the Ministocks AI series. Hopefully I've got audio this time. It says I got audio this time, so yay. And we're coming in here, 5 races left technically. One of them is going to be a double header, I believe, with the slinger stuff, oval track, and then figure 8 for a season finale. We are 35 points ahead of the guy on the outside second row, and I believe that Buzzard is in front of us, just outside of the top 5 in points. But we will see based on the scorecard there. But yeah, 50 laps. Didn't feel that great in practice. Did all right in qualifying, I suppose. I mean, I managed 3rd. But Wilkesboro is a confusing track for me because the lines are similar lines, but the braking zones are different between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But here we go, coming to the green. Time to lock in.
Green flag. Outside.
Not the greatest of starts there.
Still out there.
I feel like I'm going to be leaning against a few people.
Door outside. Still outside.
Ooh, cooked it hot in there. And I can go a little bit hotter into 2 and 3, or like 3 and 4.
Still there.
My biggest thing right now, though, is going to be a damage mitigation between me and Bigfoot here, because I don't want Bigfoot to win this season. I want to win this. And I actually did crank up their skills, so I'm going to have to drive extra hard here. I might have pinched him just enough to where he had to back off. But yes, you got to brake a little bit sooner into 1 and 2. And you can brake later into 3 and 4 as long as you enter late. And kind of ride that middle line, which is what Buzzard is doing, so I'm going to try to tuck in a little. Almost wreck each other. Trying not to do that. I wasn't all that confident about winning here, but I'm sure as hell going to try.
Outside.
Am I actually making the pit? Ooh. This is where it's going to get dicey, because now I've got to enter extra slow.
Outside. Still out there. Still out there at quarter.
Pretty locked in here. And I am trying to, for the next 2 days, so I'm going to try to stream GTA tonight. Do that cleanup stream I was talking about as Buzzard tries to completely destroy us.
Oh, that's my man. New leader. Still outside. Still outside.
Yeah, I was going to try to do that last GTA 5 story stream tonight. I've already completed the story, but I do want to do like a cleanup stream and get all that sorted away. Try to get us about 80% game completion, maybe. I don't remember exactly what all it's going to entail, but I still want to do like all the Strangers and Freaks and a good bit of the bonus missions, maybe the Epsilon stuff with Michael. But I do want to try to knock out the rest of this season in the next 2 days, because my iRacing subscription is due for renewal. And I'm thinking about just canceling the auto renewal and just kind of sitting for a month. Just because I don't really use iRacing often at the moment. Kind of just save the $100 and get some brakes done on my truck. I'm not stressing if it does auto renew, but if it auto renews, I gotta use it. Gotta use it. And really, the brakes are just squealing, so and it's a very faint squeal too. I can only hear it in traffic, but it's just enough to not tickle my fancy, bug my OCD. But yeah, I hope everybody's been enjoying the live streams that we've been doing. I know in the last video I mentioned the live streams. At that point, we'd only done 2, I think, or 3. Yeah, I think I did the... At that point, I'd done the figure 8 challenge just to test the streaming software. I feel like I did Card Shop Simulator. I feel like the GTA roleplay stream with Cleater and... Is it Cleater and Skeeter? I forget exactly. Yeah, I feel like that stream was the second week. I feel like I might have done... I don't know. Could have been an iRacing stream, I don't remember now. I'm pretty sure the first 3 streams were all the same weekend. Yeah, I've been enjoying streaming. Last night I streamed Battlefield 4, which did not go all that well. Map choice was terrible. Everybody's going on maps where it's just super congested, and if you don't have a vehicle, you're just dead. Granted, I still like trying to get my bearings back, but it's hard to on maps you don't know. Like, I think we played 3 maps, and I've only ever actually played on 2 of them, and one of the ones that I was familiar with, it would,
Get up there on him, he'll move.
I only played the team deathmatch there. So that'd have been like Sunken Dragon or whichever one came from Battlefield 3 that everybody liked with the Connex boxes and shipping containers everywhere. Is that Sunken Dragon? I feel like that was Sunken Dragon. Yeah, it's like Battlefield feels completely different, so don't really know how I feel about playing that ever again.
Outside. Still out there.
I would like to
Clear,
mess around with
clear.
2042. 2142. Because I joked around whenever it first came out, because, you know, it was a remake of an old Battlefield from back in the day. Or it's supposed to be futuristic, and everybody hated it, and then they brought back the concept, and everybody's like, yeah, this is pretty good. So I joked around about it for years, like, oh yeah, they should make that game again. They did it. I'm like, oh, I hope nobody blames me. So Buzzard is still hot on my tail. Seems fun. I really hope... Okay, so I know for a fact Bubba Reigns is 3rd in points. I feel like Jester and maybe Eckert are top 5. Or one of them might just be outside of the top 5. I don't know where Buzzard is in points, which has me slightly concerned. But after this race, I believe we only have South Boston on this side of the map, and then we move over to the West Coast swing, which I know when we were at New Smyrna, I might have said that that was the end of the West Coast swing, but it was not, it was just the Florida swing. Really, I'm just trying to decide on what to do next. I really wish that iRacing would do Dirt AI finally. Because if they did Dirt AI, I would definitely capitalize on that. I'm sorry, y'all, but that would be whenever I start to monetize. I'm kidding. I probably would never be able to monetize. I'd probably actually do like a Patreon, or... I mean, if I could monetize, I would. I just say too many swear words, especially on stream. And apparently one time I got flagged for hate speech. Don't know how. It was on a Pipe BMX video. Got flagged for hate speech. Like, how does that happen? Is it because I said toboggan? Actually, I think it was because I made a Bop It joke referencing an old Robot Chicken episode. This guy ahead of me it's been a month and a half since I last encountered him. And I still want to wreck him. But he wrecked me at Dover, I believe. I had made my way from like the back of the field all the way into the top 3, and he decided to wreck me as I was eyeing my entry for the pits.
Still outside.
Caused me to use a fast repair and go down like 2 laps, and then I think I managed to stay on the lead lap or a lap down or something. Then later on, I wrecked him. I put him nose into the wall. One of the most violent flips I've ever seen in iRacing, actually. Except for, you know, my IndyCar debut, whenever I first got iRacing. Rookie was fun. I ran Indy twice. Wait, no. I only ever ran it at Phoenix before. I was like, nope, going street stocks. Which, that was a mess. Like, everybody except for like 2 cars got damaged, and most of them ended up flipping through the air upside down in the catch fence. I think 1 car went into the stands. Like, the only thing this game is missing is fire, because there would have been a lot of fire there. Need like properly simulated crashes.
He knows you're coming.
Yeah, I tried to add lore to it and then ran another race, and it just did not go well at all. Dover was chaos, and then I think the next race was Kansas, and I just could not get through Kansas to save my life. I think I had to restart it like 3 or 4 times before I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. Deleted the video just because it was not entertaining at all. It was like, it was trigger warning worthy.
Outside?
Oh.
You're outside if you want it.
Why did you come all the way down the track?
Keep after it, baby. I need 20 solid laps. Inside.
Gonna get her on the outside.
Still with you, inside.
Pretty much had to, because she was gonna try to wreck me again if I tried to go back low. I think we have a little bit of damage. Or the tires are just dirty. Pretty sure they added that as a thing now. Why didn't she try to wreck Buzzard? Why is it just me? She actually moved out of the way for Buzzard. I just saw it up in the mirror. We are beyond halfway though, so it really just a matter of maintaining and not wrecking. Honestly, still can't believe I'm in the lead. It's like practice, I was like 8th or 9th fastest, and then qualifying I just happened to get 3rd. Like, I don't know how. I mean, I guess it's the line change, because I was just trying to do that, and now I'm kind of like forcing myself to almost like dive at like turn 1 for Myrtle Beach, 1 and 2, and then like I'm like trying to mentally diamond this corner up here, which it's kind of working, but I'm really just like I'm over driving my line to go low in order to hold the second lane. It's like very hard to explain. It's working though. Car's rotating okay. It's definitely rotating up here, and then it pushes in the middle of the corner. This corner, it's rotating better than it did in practice, so I don't know if the feel is bad. I didn't make any adjustments. Like well, can't say last season, but whenever I did the late model stock season, like I was making adjustments left and right. And the only track that I can truly say that I struggled with was Oxford Plains, and that's why it's not on this schedule. I cannot do that whole track is basically a circle with no passing zones, and people are still trying to pass you and get under you. Yeah, I'm just trying to get ideas for what I want to do next in iRacing, but I do want to move on to other things too for a little bit while I'm in that transition period. That way I can kind of pre-record some other stuff and kind of do these down once a week, like pre-uploads or pre-scheduled uploads. But I also want to schedule some other videos too. Like I know I want to do a GTA 3, Vice City, and Liberty, or Vice City, San Andreas. So 3 Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 4. I want to do all of those, like full playthroughs like I just did on live streams with GTA 5. But I want to do those live. Hopefully the emulator allows for that. I do own Definitive Edition for San Andreas, and I do own GTA 4, so I'm not too worried about those. But 3 and Vice City, those are going to be the outliers because I have not played. I played enough on there just to make sure that the game worked. Like I played like half of the first mission just to make sure that the game worked and looked all right on 3. I haven't done it with Vice City yet, but I would assume that it comes from the same source. Huh. 9 to go. Yeah, definitely got some plans going on here. I'm probably going to do an overview video of Wreckfest 2, just because I do have that. We're getting more and more content every couple of weeks. I'd really like to play Outbreak, but they have not done the update yet that would actually help with the packet system, because the whole packaging system is why I cannot play it. So it'll just crash whenever I'm in any intense situation, really. I don't know why I looked down at my foot there for a second, but it almost crashed me. I know there's updates coming from Storm Chasers. I've been considering playing, Darius was just streaming this last night, a damn FPS game, or third-person shooter game, Rogue Company. Been considering getting that, just because I believe it's still free. Play that a few times, maybe. I don't know, I'm just not big into FPS games anymore, or any shooter game, really. Though I do want to develop one.
5 to go. Nice, man. You stay after it. Looking good.
Get out of my way, Kelly.
Outside.
So I'll wreck you this time.
Door outside.
Good.
You're clear.
4 to go this time by. That's going to put up enough distance between me and Buzzard there, just having Kelly there, to where I will comfortably drive away with the lead. And it'll take a real dumb move to lose this race now. I also can't even remember if I won Wilkesboro whenever I did the
10-4. I'm on it.
late model stocks. I feel like I didn't. I'd really love to do a dirt series. Love to. Come on, iRacing. Dirt AI.
2 to go.
Like, what you waiting for? 'Cause I'd live stream that for like hours straight.
White flag. Nice and easy, please.
White flag. I think Kelly blocked Buzzard down there because he's back 3.5 seconds. He was only 2.5 back. Yeah, he's almost 4 seconds back. Kelly blocked him. Or wrecked him. That would be funny. Here we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Second flag, big man. Great job, everybody. Great job. Very proud of you, buddy. You had to work your butt off for that one, man.
First race back, and that's going to definitely help with points deficit. We should actually be up. I don't know where Bigfoot finished. That's not on my pylon, or my pylon's not on screen. It's actually on a different screen being recorded separately. So, I mean, if he finished third, I think that would be 4 added points.
Only 2 crew members to the car. Still 15. Stopping us right
Sounds
here.
right. 4 points.
And they want you to come up.
But I also don't know where he finished because he could have finished a little bit worse than third. A track like this really deserves a Polish victory lap. But if you're at the top of the hill, yeah, buddy, we're back. Bonk. That wasn't too bad. Alright, final results. I get the win. Craig Kreitzer gets second. Buzzard in third. Bigfoot fourth. Runner in fifth. Jester sixth. Eckert seventh. Jacqueline eighth. Shadowsnake ninth. Kyle Duran 10th. Brody Gator in 11th. Cody Anderson 12th. Cowboy 13th. Bubba Reigns 14th. Buddy Guy 15th. Richard Tinkle in 16th. And of course, Kelly Bitch Tits. And Dead last in 17th.